This character really is pure evil. She's a wretched human being, but yet you seem to be having so much fun playing her. What is that about?
I have issues. I think we've discovered that over the years, don't you think?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this was a dream job. When I got the call that they were thinking of doing this, I just thought there was so much potential in this character. She's so iconic, and she comes with this baggage that everybody knows. And I thought there was something really interesting in, and maybe just, you know, diving a little deeper and trying to figure out why she does the stuff that she does and why she became so evil.
I was so happy to hear from your cast members today that you're not on set, like, in character the whole time. Because I thought that would be...
They said that?
Yeah. Is that
They're not supposed to say that.
But that would just be so horrible for them to spend 4 months with you and you're, like, nasty the whole time. But you don't work that way, which I was happy to hear.
No, you know what? Here's the thing. This is a bit like joining the circus, what we do, you know? It's like you set up camp with a bunch of strangers in a town or a country for 5-6 months, and it becomes like a community in a sense. And the job is so great, and I feel like professional actors do their work, and then they come to work and they don't necessarily have to, you know, drain the energy of everybody else that's there. You know, I'm always looking at the focus puller and I'm thinking, you know what, he doesn't want to hear anybody whine about their life and their addiction and their sadness and their dark, you know what I mean? Like, he's just like, I want to feed my kids and go home. Like, seriously, let's shoot this.
Right.
So I like being around people who work that way. I think that's professional, and that's what the job, and God, it's great. It is great. It's great to be with great people.
Well, I just remember you also talking about how much, more so than other movies maybe you have done, of a collaborative effort this was. Like the costume design and
everything.
The set pieces and the special effects were all like a real team effort. So tell me your first impressions when you saw the whole thing come together.
I felt so loved on this movie. I really did. I mean, from the guy who had to design the Burt hearts for me to eat, I walked on the set and there was this like silver tray with these dead little birds sliced open, and I almost had a heart attack. I was like, someone's getting fired. Who killed these real little birds for this scene? And I realized this guy had put hours and hours and hours of work into designing these birds, you know, for my character, and making them so real that there was like nothing cheesy about it. And the costumes and the hair and the makeup and the details of like the claw ring, and it makes you feel really, it makes you feel like everybody has got your back, and they just want to give you everything that they can in order to do the best job. And this movie was that multiplied by like 10,000. I mean, the set designs are so incredible. And
you guys shot this film all over the world, except for one sequence they shot at your house, the milk bath. I feel like, right? That was in your home that day. It was pickup.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
That's how you get down at home, I feel like.
This is why I should never invite you to my home. Yes. Yes.
That's a wild sequence in the movie.
It is. It was one of the sequences that was a part of a compilation that Rupert Sanders made for us. And it was stunning. It was actually visually stunning. And we didn't know how to get it into the story. And you know, I'm not a big fan of just doing stuff for the sake of, you know, if it doesn't have a way to kind of help tell the narrative, like, why are you doing it? And the more we kind of spent time with her, I realized this obsession, we had to kind of anchor that pretty early on, and this obsession with her beauty and her power. It made sense for her to do something like that, and also to have that intimate moment with her brother that really kind of set up that relationship.
Obviously, your life has changed since you started, but do you still have the same passion for the craft as you did when you started? Yeah,
I mean, honestly, if I didn't, I wouldn't do it. I've had such a blessed life, and I have, you know, I have a comfort in my life where it's the greatest gift, it's the greatest luxury to not have to work. I work because I can't even imagine living without it. I work because it's, in a way, my air and my water, and it's what makes me happy. And I think, you know, that makes me healthy and good for my family and for everybody.
At the airport the other day, my heart goes out to you because you were with the little guy.
Yeah.
That looked insane.
Yeah, it's not...
That's pretty crazy. How do you deal with that?
You know, I don't know. It's very hard. It's the toughest part of my job for me. It really is. And you know, obviously, anybody who has a child will tell you it's gut-wrenching when the little one is involved. I don't know what the answer is to any of this stuff, and I worry about it. I'll be honest with you. I really worry about it. I just have to try and keep all of this as balanced as I possibly can. And, you know, I feel like he gained an awesome mom who just has a really sucky part of her job, and he didn't really ask for that, you know, and so I got to try and protect him from that as much as I possibly can.
You know why he has an awesome mom? Because you guys watch Game of Thrones at like 7 in the morning.
Yes, we do.
I think that's really cool.
He likes to have his 7 a.m. bottle with a little Game of Thrones, yes.
So obviously everything's going great for you. It's your first Mother's Day. So what's been the most surprising part of the whole experience? You seem really happy, obviously.
I'm very happy. You know, the surprising thing, I guess, is really truly I just didn't know I could actually feel that much love. Every day I'm like, this is it. Like, there's no more, I will combust. And then 4 hours later, I'm just like, oh my God, how is it that I can feel more?